Hello, everybody. No, so I just did a Facebook Live, but I'm now doing a YouTube because I haven't done a YouTube Live in a long time. And I wanted to share a little bit about my recent injury, accident that I had where I broke my foot. I broke my foot in four places, actually. Three places around my ankle, and then one of my tibia, I think. I'm not really sure. Anyhow, as you can see from the thumbnail photo, my foot is broken. And I had surgery yesterday. So I'm still on the nerve blocker. So I'm feeling pretty good. It is starting to wear off because my surgery was like 20, 30 hours ago. So it is starting to wear off. I definitely can feel it, my foot coming back. And I thought it would be a good time right now for me to make a video here on YouTube to share with you a little bit about my journey, because I think that this is going to be an epic journey in my life. And I think I want to get ahead of it right now and just starting to document it, because something really big is happening right here, right now with me. And something really big might be happening right now, right there with you. There might be some things that are like upsets, surprises, unexpected things that you didn't see coming. Some of them are good, some of them are not, you wouldn't consider them to be good, like breaking your foot, right? Because I've never broken a bone in my body. And the only time I've ever been to a hospital is to take someone else there. I had all four of my children at home. I, I do not subscribe to Western medicine. In my lifestyle, much more, I much more follow Mother Nature and her healthy lifestyle that she offers through all of the fruit and vegetables and all the bounty of the earth. So I'm much more aligned with using my food as my medicine and paying attention to my body, like really hyper intelligent. My body is so smart. My body is so incredibly smart. Oh, thank you, Dawn. My body, yeah, and your body is incredibly smart too. In fact, your body is smarter than your brain, because your brain tries to figure it out, but your body already knows. So I am in this state of surrendering to my body, to the wisdom of my body. My body knows how to heal itself, but what's my responsibility is to provide it with the vitamins, the nutrients, the minerals that it needs in order to do that healing work. So my diet has to change. So I'm on an anti-inflammatory diet, of course, and I am paying attention to what it is that I'm eating. I'm also looking at exercising the parts of my body that need to be exercised, because right now I am not moving, right? I'm stationary. I have to be stationary at least for like the next 5 days. So I have to kind of keep my body in motion, or so all of these things, all these systems have to be calculated, regulated, sort of, oops, and stuff like that. Pardon me. Um, I don't have my stand with me. I'm flying by the seat of my pants right now. So, I was in the river with some friends. I tripped on a tree stump and it locked my ankle in, and it threw my body in an opposite direction and dislodged my foot from my leg. It was surreal. How does that even happen? It was surreal. We had just started the trip. We were less than a half an hour in on a 4 mile float. There were 8 of us. It was a beautiful day. It was an absolutely gorgeous day. And I was with some of my closest friends, some of my, 25-year friends. Thank God, I was with a chiropractor, and I was with a nurse. Um, and we were all floating down the river together, and this is when I had this accident. And when it happened, my foot was laid over to one side, and it was kind of flopping, like, it's kind of like, as I was, like, people were coming up behind me and they were like carrying me in. And I was like, ooh, I think I broke it. Because I heard like the snap. And we laid it up on the cooler. And then Brian, who is a chiropractor friend, he just grabbed my calf because my foot was all out of shape. It didn't look like a foot. And so he just grabbed my calf and he just pulled his hands, he just pulled his hands down like this over my whole foot and then all the way down my calf and then all over my whole foot, and he pushed everything back into place. And so then my foot actually looked like a foot again. And it wasn't really swollen, it wasn't really whacked out, deeply bruised. I didn't break any skin, which would have definitely taken me to the ER very quickly. I didn't have any of that. But um, I was able to get it up. He was able to get my foot looking like a foot again, but he could tell something wasn't right. So he wanted me to sit there with my leg up above my heart. So my leg was elevated. I sat in the bottom of the raft. We didn't have canoes. Thank God we didn't have a stupid canoe or a kayak. Thank God we didn't do that stupid stuff. We had this raft, so I was able to sit in the raft and to put my leg up and to allow my leg to be elevated. And I felt fine. I was in shock. I know I was in shock. I never felt any pain, which was really weird. I don't know how your body is so miraculous. Like, your body is so incredible. And so I didn't have a lot of pain, but I knew I was hurt. I knew, but I didn't know how bad it was. And Brian was just kind of telling me, I think you're going to need to get this x-rayed. You're going to have to get it taken, have it taken a look at it. But I felt really comfortable. I felt really safe. I felt really loved for. It was really beautiful, and we just continued to float down the river. And about 6 hours later, when we got off the river, I got into a car and I came home. And it was starting to throb then because I didn't have it elevated to get above my head, so it was starting to kind of fill up a little. And so then I was able to elevate it at home, and then I went to the urgent care the following day and had it x-rayed and found out that it was absolutely broken, and then I did a really good job of breaking it. So they then put a cast on my leg, and they told me to get an orthopedic surgeon as soon as possible so that I could get it taken care of. That this wasn't something that could just be cast and heal. It wasn't going to be like that. It was going to require surgery. They basically, when I sent Brian the x-rays, he said surgery is imminent. It's not even an option. And everybody knows how I feel about Western medicine because I just try to avoid it. And my whole goal is not to end up in a situation where I'm in the hospital or anything like that. So now this is day 10 since the fall. I fell on the 29th. This is the 8th. So this is day 10, and my foot actually feels really pretty good right now, but I know it's the nerve blocker that's helping that. I can feel that it's coming back. And so I want to talk a little bit about what happens when challenge shows up, like when something so crazy, so wild as breaking your foot happens. Like, what is that? Why do these things happen? Like, I had so many things that I was doing. There were so many things that I had planned. I was doing a lot of traveling. I was going to pour a lot of medicine. There was a lot of work that I had planned and a lot of gatherings that I was not only creating, but I was also attending. In fact, there's one that's happening this weekend here in my own city that I was hosting that I'm not going to be able to attend, and I have global leaders that are coming in from all over the world. And I will not be able to be there because I just came out of surgery yesterday, and it's not advised that I move around too much for the next 4 days. So how is it that we move through things like this, these challenges, these disappointments? And let me see who's here. Dawn. Oh, hi, Dawn. I am doing good. I'm doing good right now. I'm going to move into some difficult times with this. This is a long recovery. This is 6 months. I'll still feel it. It'll still cause me a little bit of pain. A year, he says a year, I should be back to where I was. There's a long trajectory for recovery. So, um, it's just, it just is what it is. And so the way that I'm looking at this is, I don't know about you, but I'm having this feeling that there's something really magnificent or powerful that's happening. There's a lot of big shifting that's going on in people's lives. Lots of big things. But like big things not only in personal lives, but like on the global scale, in our national scales, in our communities, like big things are happening everywhere, all over the place, and lots of changes and lots of surprises. And so for me, this is like a big change. So I don't know what this is. I don't know why this happened. It's, I'm still, and I'm not really interested in trying to figure that out. But really, what I'm more interested in is, what is this, and who am I going to be on the other side of it? So as I'm moving through this challenge, who am I gonna be on the other side of this? Like, how am I going to use this time, this recovery time? Let's talk about that too, like the word recovery, like recovering. Okay, so I'm going to recover to the place that I was before I fell. But then what else can I recover? Are there other things that I can recover that I have let go of, or that have left me? You know, how about recovering some of my creativity, my excitement for life, and recovering some joy. Oh, I was thinking about, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be down for like 6 months. Probably I'll be down for like 3 months for sure. But in that time, I can write all kinds of music. I can learn a new language. I can, I can learn I can take a class on all kinds. I can strengthen my voice. I can take classes online. I can start a new bit. There's all kinds of things I can do. There's all kinds of things. So what's gonna happen? What's going to happen from here? What is going to be created from this? Who am I going to be on the other side of this? That's what's exciting me. I don't know. This injury is huge. This is a big deal. It's affecting me on so many levels. There are so many lessons that are coming in from this, like how I communicate with people. I'm learning about my own communication and how I communicate my needs and what it is and how people are hearing me. I'm learning um, about how to advocate for myself. I'm also learning about all the things that I need, and it's sometimes daunting to have to ask people to do all the things that you used to do. It's daunting. It's like, wow, for one thing, I never realized that I did so much. Never realized it, because now I have to get other people to do it because I can't do anything. I can't even make my own food. I don't, if somebody doesn't feed me, I don't eat. But lots of people are feeding me. I'm having food brought to my house and all kinds of things. But I'm just saying, like, I've never been this dependent in my life, except for when I was a baby. And so I was a lot cuter back then. People would be more willing to care for me back then. Like they did. I survived. You did too. Somebody loved you, right? So, so we're gonna face all kinds of challenges in our lifetime, but we can choose how we respond to them, how we show up for them. Because I certainly could be like, and just like pity party. I can't go be with my friends. Oh, they're going to be going and having dinner. I already saw stuff on Facebook where they're already starting to fly in. I could be just tormenting myself and torturing myself with all of that. But why? Why? Do I want to feel that way? Do I want to feel sad? I don't. I want to feel happy. I'm grateful that they're here because they're doing great work in my city. They're activating portals of love and all kinds of wild, magnificent, magical things. Right? And so I'm excited that they're here. I'm sad that I'm not with them, but you know what the most important thing is that they're here. They're here in St. Louis. So yeah, I'm not with them, but they're here. So it's going to be beautiful. We're activating it in the center of our country. We did meeting in the middle, healing in the middle. St. Louis to Kansas City. So, but who's got time to sit around and whine and cry about how life is or what's wrong with it? Who's got time for that? I don't. I'm too busy. I'm too busy creating the life that I want to live. I'm too busy creating the experiences that bring me joy. So I'm going to be creating a lot of experiences that bring me joy. A lot. A lot. And I'm going to be playing. Um, yeah, no, there's going to be hard times. Make no mistake about that. There's going to be days when it's hard on my foot. PT is going to be difficult. I know this. But I'm here for it. Because this is a huge opportunity for me to grow. Huge. Like this is a I don't want to miss this opportunity. You know how like some growth opportunities come by and you're like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. You know that, right? Yeah. And you're like, yeah, I'll pass on this one. I'll get it the next time around. I've done that before. Like, yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to learn the lesson now. I'll pass on it. No, I'm learning this lesson now. This is a big lesson. This is a 360 break. So like, just thinking into that, it means like 360 all the way around. Everything's changing. Everything just got cut loose. Everything just got cut loose. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. We're still doing Sunday Morning Inspiration Live. We're not going to do it this Sunday because I don't know how I'm going to be. But as soon as we're going to get back to our regularly scheduled program is going to be happening. Yeah, I wanted to get this video done before it started to get really wild with my foot because I have a feeling I can feel it now. It's starting to come. Yeah, I got my goods. I can feel it's coming. It's coming. The train's finally coming in. The pain train. Da, 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 da. I can hear that train coming. Coming around the bend. All right, Kelly, it's so good to see you here. You know, I'm gonna go through this thing happy. It's gonna be hard, you know, but I'm gonna go for, you know, I'm gonna go for being at least like 95% happy, you know, because it's a lot. Yeah, Dawn, I really feel good after surgery. Yep. Yeah, I wanted to give everybody an update, and I wanted to do it on YouTube because I haven't been out here in a while. But you know what? This is such a big thing in my life. Like, I'm telling you, over the next few months, big changes are coming in my life. And I think that because of that, I want to really kind of get ahead of this and kind of start sharing these things with you because I think some things are going to shift for me. And I'm going to show you how to move through an obstacle in your power, in your strength. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to come out of something so catastrophic as a broken foot. And I mean, my foot's broken. But I'm going to show you how it can be done. Right? Because there's a lot. We're all being faced with really big changes, big challenges are coming our way. And it really, our sanity is going to rely on how we respond to what is happening for us, around us, within us, through us, as us, all the things. So I'm getting ready to power up, and I've got all the time to do it. I really thought my life was going in one direction, but that slate has been wiped clean. And so now we're going to start from here. So I don't know what it looks like. We're moving into the great unknown. And the unknown can be a really scary place for people. They don't like it. They don't like being in the unknown. A lot of people try to know everything. You can't know everything. You know? Yep, that's right, Kelly. The only way to be is positive. Everything you think you create your own reality. You sure do. Yes, I am an amazing, very strong lady. Oh, I am. I am very strong. Yeah, even the doc says, yeah, you're going to be fine. Everybody looked at me like they were looking at my records. It was really kind of funny. They had a house that I had lived in Probably. Oh, ain't that a great look? They had a house that I lived in probably like 30 years ago as my address. I said, I said, wow. I said, that's the address that you have for me? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Yeah, okay. I've been living in this house for 20 years. you know? But everybody's got to do what feels right for them. And I've always trusted in Mother Earth, and I've always trusted in my body. And I don't know. I don't know where I got all that silliness from, but I always have. And it seems to be working out for me. I seem to be okay. I seem to be doing okay. Even my blood work was pretty good, and yeah, that was, yeah, just good shape. Just good shape, other than a broken ankle. So, yeah, so Gemma, it's so good to see you here. And Kelly, I love you. It's so good to meet you. And Francisco, Dawn, of course. Hi, everyone. There's some new people in here. That's interesting. Wonderful. Welcome, welcome. I hope that you enjoyed my sharing. But here, I'm here to uplift um, not only myself, but you as well, right? And how is it that we do this? How do we support each other in times like this when so many big things are happening? And big things are happening. If they're not happening in your life, like in your personal life, just get ready because they're going to start happening on a global scale, right? Things are going to start moving. There's going to be a lot of surprises. There's going to be a lot of like, what is going on here? So trust, 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 surrender, trust, 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 surrender, trust the universe, trust that you don't know, trust that it's going to be okay, trust that you're going to be fine. You just got to trust. You just have to trust. Trust that the divine plan is unfolding in perfection, and you don't know. You know how it comes out because that's what it is for me. I don't know how it all. I don't know how it all happens, but I know how the story ends. I know how the story ends. I don't know how it all happens, but I know how the story ends. So, yeah. No, I love you, Kelly. Thank you. I'm hoping that the things that I share make your life better. I hope it helps in some way. Because isn't that why we're here? So that we can love and support each other. And we might not even know each other on the physical, or maybe we've met before, but the reality of it is that we're deeply connected in this inner web, this landscape. And we're connected not by the internet, we're connected by our own internet. And there is an internet inside of our beings that supersedes anything that man has ever made. And that's our divine connection to each other, and that's our divine connection to creation, to the creative force of the universe, the divine creatrix, the magnificent womb that births all things into being. And so we are here, and we are children of creation. And we have this opportunity to create, especially in times like this. What are we going to do? Create. Make things beautiful. Make beautiful things. You know? Make your heart happy. Create things that bring you joy. Create. All right. I think that's good enough for now. I'll be checking in with you. I might be doing daily or somewhat close to. I'm not going to make a promise right now, but I will check in. I will check in. Yep. And yeah, I love that connection. I felt too. Yes, I'm hoping for a good night. I think that I'm going to sleep okay. I'm pretty good. I got a pretty good pain threshold. 4 babies at home. You know it, girl. You know it. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me. I so appreciate you. And have an amazing day and a good night's sleep for sure. All right. Now, I don't remember. It's always so interesting. Oh, I think how do I turn this off? This is always the moment when I'm using my phone because I usually use, oh, yes, I do. I want to end streaming. I love you. Have a beautiful night. I'll see you again.